This week's episode is brought to you in part by words. Yes, words. You can upgrade your life by saying words. If you are sad and need a smile, try saying some fun and fizzy words like schnitzel, papyrus, echinacea, or Moobarkfluff. If this long winter is getting you down and you crave a little warmth, roll around some warm kitchen words like cardamom, ginger, pepper pot, or spice. Alluring words are always fun and feel sensual in your mouth like chocolate truffles, such as kumquat, redolent, shimmer, or dusk. Even the small words can make you better. Love, thanks, hello, bark. Words are available wherever dictionaries are sold. Words. Try them today. Words should only be used when absolutely necessary. Do not use words in movie theaters, churches, or while on the toilet. Words. Everyone is using them. Try words now. All right. Well, Taebyn, hi. How you doing?
Hi.
You sound so much better this week. Sounds like you got a new microphone. Yeah.
Well,
did you get a new microphone?
I got a new squirrel friend.
Oh, a squirrel friend.
Yeah.
Not a girlfriend, but a squirrel friend?
Yep. And he has this nice big bushy tail, and he makes everything better, including my voicey, apparently. So there you go.
That's good. Well, this week I started listening to a new band. Their name is Bed Sheets. They're a covers band. Oh, wow. Anyway, Taebyn.
Hi.
Are you okay, Taebyn? You sound a little off tonight.
I just let you do your thing with the covers, and I didn't want to have any part of it. So there you go.
All right. Do you have anything to say before we get moving on this show?
No, I don't. Thanks for asking.
Well, then let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Okay. The road is to be had.
This is Bearly Furcasting, featuring Taebyn and Injured Nerves audio production. Well, Moobarkfluff salutations, greetings, aloha, and a big hello to all you creatures in the Podiverse. I am one of your co-hosts, Barely Normal, and I'm rarely formal. And with me is the Flufftacular Fluff of Fluffington, Taebyn. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We're going to call you Sir Taebyn from now on, the Flufftacular Fluff of Fluffington.
Sir
Taebyn, how are you doing, my canine friend?
Well, I am stirring about, apparently, and that's about it, I guess. That's a full-time job. And how are you, Mr. Bearly?
Well, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. My week's been pretty good. Been pretty busy as usual, but pretty good. I've said pretty good now 3 times. I don't know why. But I should mention that we are recording this episode on March 17th, which, of course, is St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
So I need to, not St. Patty's, that would be a hamburger thing, or a peppermint patty, I guess. I don't know. So Patty, by the way, for those of you that want to know, an Irishman named Patty is spelled P-A-D-D-Y, not P-A-T-T-I, which is a girl. It's all in the vernacular and the letters that you put together. Much like our sponsor this week of Words. But I should mention that, did you wear green today?
No, I did not.
Why did you not wear green?
Because it was absent from myself. I don't know.
Oh, no. Did anybody pinch you? I'm wearing a green t-shirt right now and green tenny runners, so.
Tenny runners?
Have you not heard that term?
No, are those the type of runners that do so in tenny Cursaw?
Tenny Kensarapatara? Yeah, they are, sure. No, I didn't get pinched. I wore green so I wouldn't get pinched by my coworkers. But of course, it'd be really difficult because I work from home, so they'd have to come to my house to do that. And but I want you to know, Taebyn, that wow, I'm having a hard time speaking. So Taebyn, how is a best friend like a 4-leaf clover?
Well, I don't know, Bearly. I would love to know. Please tell me, why is a best friend like a 4-leaf clover?
Well, I'll tell you, because they're hard to find and lucky to have.
Oh.
And Taebyn, you're my 4-leaf clover.
Oh, that went a totally different direction than I thought it was going to go.
It did, And for St. Patty's Day, McDonald's, of course, has the Shamrock Shake,
Oh.
The green shake. But isn't a Shamrock Shake just an Irish jig while waiting in line? But seriously, you know how every Irish joke starts? Covers band. You know how every Irish joke starts?
With you talking?
No, it starts by looking around to make sure there's no Irishmen around. Oh my cow. We are so far off the rails right now. So far off the rails. Oh, I think it's time to... I don't know. I'm going to turn this over to you for a little bit. How's that?
Okay. Sure.
What you been doing this week?
Well, I've been... I found that I don't even have any idea at the moment. No, so I was, I look at the news and stuff sometimes, and they've been doing a lot of work with space travel and things like that, and work on the moon and everything. And did you know that they have just started a new restaurant on the moon, which is very cool. The problem is, so the food is really great, but it turns out there's just no atmosphere.
Oh, of course not.
No.
Of course not.
And speaking of science and like psychology and telekinesis and weird paranormal stuff like that,
yes.
They've been doing some good stuff into like psychology and stuff, and like finding out what happens when people like pass on and everything. So it's kind of morbid, but it's kind of useful information. And so, for example, like, bad furs, apparently they go to the downstairs place when they pass on and stuff. I don't know about these things. It's just what people tell me. But so they got kind of a rough transcript of one of the people that did that. And apparently they were being shown around by, they could only guess it was the devil or something. And he says to the guy, and so this is the lake of lava that you'll be spending the rest of your eternity in. And the guy says, actually, we're underground, so it would be magma. And the devil says, well, that's why you're here, you realize.
Wait, what?
The devil says...
The devil says this would be...
and this is the lake of lava that you'll be spending eternity in.
Yes.
And the guy says... actually, we're underground, so it would be called magma. And the devil says, well, this is why you're here, you realize.
Okay, somebody's got to explain that to me. I'm so sad.
Cow.
I'm sorry.
Rain.
Rain's on the line. Rain, explain it to me, Rain.
Yes. So he was sent to hell because he's one of those people who has to correct everyone.
Oh.
So it's magma, you realize.
Oh,
I didn't think it would be that difficult. I'm sorry.
I was looking for a deeper pun. I was so deeping.
No, this was not a second level pun joke.
Well,
no.
Apparently, I can't do that.
It's good.
Oh my cow! So that's what I've been doing this week, I guess.
All right then. Well, okay. So I want to talk a little bit about this. Is kind of like a past today, but not, because this is a long story. I want to have a discussion. Ooh, breathing.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Is it windy all of a sudden? I don't know.
It's windy. Who's streeping down the streets of the city? No, who's skipping down the streets of the city? Everyone knows it's windy. That's the song. There's a song like that or something. I'll drop the clip in. Everybody will hear it now.
Who's skipping down the streets of the city, smiling at everybody she sees? Who's reaching out to capture a moment? Everyone knows it's windy.
But so last week, or a week ago, you sent me a link on Telegram because you had seen that Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri did a this or that on a plane.
Oh, you actually saw? I didn't realize you actually saw that. But
yeah, I actually watched
by
it,
the way, the most important person in that whole clip is Maynard James Keenan, who they were going to see.
Well, but he wasn't in the clip with the this or that.
No, but he was in the clip.
He was in the clip later. And who is Maynard James Keenan? I'm sorry.
I might have to disown you.
No, you just have to educate me. That's
Maynard
what friends
James,
are for. Remember, you're my 4-leaf clover.
That's right. So
Yeah.
Maynard James Keenan is the lead singer to Tool. which is one of the greatest bands in the universe. So
Okay.
now we know. And
Now
he
we
has his
know.
own vineyard.
Yes, up in Jerome, or outside of Jerome, actually, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they were going. Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri. And of course, Sammy Hagar is looking a little rough too, because he's just, he's getting older. They went there to visit Maynard James Keenan, as you said. But here's the interesting thing about Jerome, Arizona. I've been there. I've been to Jerome, Arizona, and your microphone is muted. So
You've been to Jerome, Mike Muted, Arizona.
I have been. So they played This or That on the way to Jerome, which is funny because they had to land in Prescott, Arizona, which is where Alex, my hubby's grandparents used to live, and that's where they owned the business that we were going to buy, and it kind of fell through. But for like a microsecond, because the business was adjacent to the airport. And so when they were cutting away from them getting off the plane, you can see a building in the background for like a microsecond. And that was the business that we almost owned. Yeah.
Oh,
so
my cow. That's so
I saw
crazy.
that. I was like, wow. I had to back and forth. So,
and I just happened to just send you that out of the why. I don't know, but I just sent
because
you
they played This or That.
Because they played This or That.
And so here's the thing. So the road up to Jerome is so twisty. It's actually got 188 turns.
Is it as twisty as the road? Well, keep going. I'll think of it.
Okay, but it's very, very twisty. It's not like yes, it's like the road in California that goes back and forth.
No, there's one in Hawaii that's even more.
The road to Hana.
Yeah. Yes.
And on Maui, yeah. It's very twisty like that. So we went up there one year when we were there for Prescott for Christmas in Arizona, and the hubby's grandparents used to live on the other side of the hillside that you see when they show the sign welcoming you to Jerome.
Oh, okay.
So if you were able to clip over that, you'd see my Alex's grandparents' old house. The cousins would also sometimes take the ATVs that the grandparents had and drive them up over that mountain to go to Jerome to go to a hamburger place there.
Oh,
It was about an hour and a half drive over the mountain on the ATVs. It's about a 2-hour drive in the car going up the road, the twisty, twiny road.
I hope there's good burgers.
It's very good burgers. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the burger place. I want to say it's like Ghost Burgers or Hamburger Hillies or something like that. But
Twisty Hilly,
something like that.
Burger.
Yeah. So, and now here's another interesting story about Jerome.
Oh, my cow.
There's 3 parts. So when we were there for Christmas, there's a little ice cream store. My hubby and I are in line to get some ice cream. It's a very popular ice cream place. And behind us are 2 guys, and they're talking about the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, really?
And yes. And so I turn around and I said, you guys must be from Oregon. And they says, well, yeah, we're from a little town in Oregon. We own a little restaurant down there. And I was like, well, okay, what little town? I said, well, it's a little town called Corvallis. And I was like, oh, I'm from Salem. And wow, okay.
Interesting. What's the place, the restaurant they own?
It's like a diner. Well, they owned. I don't think they own it anymore. They're really famous for their breakfasts.
Oh, okay.
Lots of big breakfasts and stuff like that. So, have you ever heard of the town called Corvallis?
I've heard of it. Isn't it like near or south of Eugene or something?
I think it's north of Eugene a little bit.
North of Eugene.
It is north of Eugene.
Okay.
It's closer to me. I mean, yeah, it's close to me. I mean, it's maybe 35 miles from me, but Corvallis.
Okay.
There's a college there. Oregon State University is there.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So like that's a small world that like you happened upon these that were from a place that you know and in fact live in and nearby with a college in the town.
Exactly. and the fact that we're in this tiny little town up in the mountains of Arizona.
Exactly.
It's like so weird. Who would have thunk it? But
oh my.
And
not only that, but of course the town that your hubby's grandparent. I mean, what?
Right. It's right. Yeah. So many places.
And all
then
this,
of course,
just because I sent you a clip of
a clip. Yep.
Crazy.
But and then another interesting story about Sammy Hagar is he is a controlling interest in a distillery in Maui, which I have went to and saw. It's called the Pau Distillery, P-A-U. P-A-U in Hawaiian means done or finished. His signature rum and vodka and whiskey is all made there.
Wow, really? Okay.
It's amazing.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. Yes.
Wow.
So the other thing about Corvallis real fast I want to mention is that there's a lot of cute little furry college boys running around Corvallis. So if you ever get down there, you'll find them.
Because it's a little college town, so
it's a little college town. There's little
Is
cute
it a-
furry
is
boys
it a-
running around. Yeah.
well, is it a big college? Like, how big is that college that you said? Is it big or small?
Well, I mean, I think they classified it as a medium-sized college
okay.
university. I mean, but
So there's medium cute furry boys running around, I guess.
well, they could be medium, they could be larger, they could be smaller. Who knows? They're all
Who
furry
knows?
little.
You have
cute
to
little
go
furry boys.
down and find out.
That's just right. All right. So I know that was a long discussion, but I wanted to have that because it was so cool. All right. Our weekly challenge. Our weekly challenge has a twist today.
Oh,
It does. It has a twist.
like
And
a
the twist
lemon.
is like
has
a
a
lemon
twist.
twist. Yes. Twist. There's a place in Portland, Oregon called Oliver Twist.
Okay.
It's a
Oliver,
martini-
right? She's
No, it's a martini bar, and it's a pun. So it's olive or twist.
Oh, I was thinking that it's
Oliver
like she
Twist.
had like many of them
Oh no,
because Oliver
no.
Twist. She has all
Oliver
of the
Twists.
twists.
All of the twists. Do. Anyway, our challenge this week. We have gotten so far off the rails. I don't even think we can get
I
back
don't
to the
think
railroad.
we even we're on. We're
I think we're in the ocean at this point. But
doggy paddling.
yes, of course you are, because you're a doggy. But our twist this week is for you furs out there to send Taebyn and I a challenge.
Oh, dun dun dun!
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes,
a new
indeed.
one. So
Mostly because I couldn't come up with one, so I just kind of
So
threw that out there.
leave it to every other fur else. Like, why make
That's
us
right.
do it? Have them do it.
There are hundreds of furs out there that listen to our podcast. One of them should send us at least something anyway, Let's take it up to the past today.
The past two rainbow pop.
So let's talk about Swedish fish. We talked about that
Let's
several
do it.
weeks ago.
Let's just do it. I
We talked
dare
about-
you.
We talked about Swedish fish several weeks ago, and
Oh.
I asked you if you ever had one, and you said no.
I did say no.
So I'm wondering, have you had a Swedish fish yet?
I have not.
You have not?
I
Wow.
have not, because that's the only
Okay.
way shoes stay on. Oh no, that was no. But I don't
Well-
wear shoes though, so I wouldn't have.
Last week you mentioned the new group that is taking care of the old
Oh,
cons
corgi events,
from
yeah.
Corgi events, right? And you said that the new group is called the AEIOU. That stands for something that I can't remember right now. But you said that the website is not AEIOU.
Yeah, right. It's lafurs.org, I think.
Right. And and so I looked up AEU.org to see what it was. Well, it's a website for retirees to have little at-home businesses.
Oh, not the same thing. It's
Not the same thing at all.
Not the
No,
same
no, no.
thing. No. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. So if you look up AEU.org, you'll find a whole bunch of
Or AEIOU.
AEIOU. What did I say? AEO? Yeah. Well,
AEU.
AEU. That would be something totally different. I don't know what that is either, but there we go.
I have to look that up for next week.
Yeah, right. And then many furs have listened to our astonishingly drunk episode, which you were not a part of, other than to direct us all to drink. Every time it was time to drink, you said, everybody drink. And we did. And we had a lot of fun. The funny thing is,
Okay, good.
that was an unedited show. So
Oh.
other than putting the theme music at the beginning and some little things at the end, I didn't edit anything that was said on the show.
Oh.
And
Was
so
there
as
fluff?
there was a lot of fluff, and there was a lot of strangeness that happened. It's
Oh.
turning out to be one of our more popular episodes. People are listening to it like crazy.
Oh, okay.
But the funny thing is, as I started listening to it the other day, and I got halfway through, and I was like, I don't remember talking about any of this.
Oh.
So we were clearly astonishingly drunk, and oh my cow, afterwards, I spent 4 hours on the bathroom floor.
Oh, okay. Was it dirty? Did you have to clean it? Is that why you were there?
No,
that's
it
not
was
why you were there.
it
Oh.
was I was so very astonishingly drunk. I'm
Oh.
surprised I'm not dead. I have not been that drunk since college.
Oh, so like since yesterday?
Since yesterday, yes. When I was
Yeah,
down in
yeah,
Corvallis with all the college boys. No,
There you
there was, but luckily I did not have a hangover beforehand. I drank a lot of water during it, and I took Broad electrolyte pills before I
Broad.
started drinking, and that helps you to not have a hangover. So Broad electrolyte pills. Broad, if you're listening, sponsor us.
Because we just plugged you.
I just plugged you. Free plug right there. All right. Have you
Which
got
means
any?
that if you can't find a place to, because you need light and you need to find an outlet, you just got a free plug.
All right. What have you got for the past today? You always have something for the past today.
I do. I have a few things. One, what is the status on Sand in My Fur?
You know, we're having trouble finding a publisher.
Oh. What about Grubbs Grizzly's new publishing site?
I did not know that Grubbs Grizzly had a new publishing site.
Well, remember he came on and you weren't here. You didn't
I
listen to
wasn't
the episode?
here.
You apparently
Taebyn,
didn't listen to the episode.
I'm going to let you in a little secret. I don't listen to our episodes.
Even the ones you're not on?
I will probably listen to that one when I take a trip somewhere because
okay.
I
Well, I guess let me tell you then. Grubbs came on and
Yes.
told us about his new publishing and was announcing his new publishing site, which I think you can get to from his website, askpapabear.com, for any fur that didn't know.
Okay.
So shout out to him. So any fur that's looking to get published, Grubbs Grizzly has started a new publishing site and is looking for furs to send in things and evaluate them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
so Bearly.
Is it only electronic publishing or does he do physical publishing as well?
I forget what he said. I think he does different kinds. You'll have to ask him.
I'll reach out. I will reach
that was a
out.
while ago. Yeah.
And Papa Bear, if you're listening, send me a message. Say, hey, I got the publishing.
Send me a
company.
message saying, hey, but that's for horses, so I'm glad I'm a cow. Because the hay was okay.
Well,
anyway.
I put a cow in my backyard to keep the grass down. It's my new lawn mower. Oh.
Well, that's nice because now you have all the ground beef to go along with it. So
That's true. That's right. What else do you have?
it's very lean.
It's a lean beef. They're only lean if they only have 2 legs.
Only.
Only
Or
it's a
one.
lean
I
beef.
wonder, if they only have one leg, are they just like a drop fall beef?
Drop fall. Well, one-legged waitresses all work at IHOP.
So yeah, past today. So in a recent episode in the joke section, I forget which episode it was. You ended the section saying that, and my final joke is, I work in corrections for the state.
Right.
And then you pause and you said more, but I'm like, oh yeah, great joke. You work for corrections, and so I thought that was good. So
Okay.
yeah, great joke. Season 2, episode 46. That's when you had Pup Canes on,
Yes.
and I only listened to the first 20 minutes of that pup episode because then it got adulterish or something. I don't know. There was a disclaimer, and I thought I'm scared. I don't want nightmares, so I didn't listen. But in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
he talked about the gas station simulator game he was just playing.
Yes.
And I bought it. And it's also interesting because he also then went on to talk about the game Elden Ring, a new game. And it's interesting because I just bought that a few days before. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, very.
Have
very
you played
nice.
both of them?
I've started them up.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to say I've actually played them yet. I still have yet to do that, but I'm looking
Okay.
forward
I was
to it.
wondering I was wondering if maybe, because he had said that you could like kick the car into the atmosphere, and I was wondering if you tried that.
I'm definitely looking forward to trying that.
All
In
right.
the same episode,
Yes.
so, you were talking about Star Trek. You had a big
Mhm.
discussion about Star Trek. And it was really interesting and funny to hear Pupkins talk about Star Trek as a newbie. So
Yes.
I've never talked to anyone or any fur that's doesn't know Star Trek or hasn't seen some or something. So this was very
Right.
interesting. For example, he started talking about, so I started watching Star Trek, and I think it was Discovery. It was like in the very beginning, Discovery. No, it was called Generations or something. And you're like, the Next Generation. And I know you're
Yeah.
thinking Generations is a movie. Come on.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yes.
you were nice, and you're like,
I
"You mean
was.
the
I
Next
was very nice, yes.
Generation." And Pupkins was like, "Oh yeah, that's it." And so he just kept talking about stuff. And then you start talking about like families on the Star Trek show and little kids running around and everything like that. And Pupkins was like, on the Next Generation, I started a few times on the show. There's this young man. His name was, I can't remember his name. And you were like, "You mean Wesley Crusher?"
Right.
And,
Yes.
and he's like, yeah, that's it. And I'm just thinking, and I know you and me both have been thinking the same things, like, oh my cow. Okay, no, newbie, we're being nice, but it was so hilarious and surreal to hear him talk about it, I must
Right.
say.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, anyway, that was a journey. And so that's my past today.
All right. Yeah, that was a good show though. That was a lot of fun with Pupkins. All
Good,
right,
good.
our mailbag. Our mailbag.
Okay.
Right. So here's the thing in the mailbag. So Captain Archer suggested we watch a show called Our Flag Means Death on HBO. So we're going to talk about that a little bit in the media section
Okay.
in a few minutes. And then TikTok reported from our challenge a few weeks ago about his first memory of fireworks. And he said that his first memory was when he was the 4th of July when he was 6 or 7 years old. There you go.
Oh, okay. There
And-
you go.
There you go.
What a
And then-
memory.
what a memory. Yes, first, thank you. And then Ziggy sent a picture of himself taking a walk. So thank you for those people that did our challenges and sent us stuff about it.
Now,
thank you.
if we're
Thank you.
Thank you. But also, if we're going to be true to the script,
Yes.
we're what are we really saying instead of thank you for all that? You're saying
I say thank you for the.
that's exactly right.
I wrote thank you for the, and I stopped. I was
And
writing
you stop,
something else.
but it's like
Yeah.
there's a scroll. I don't know. Okay.
And,
Good.
and it wasn't.
Yes,
It wasn't even thank. It was tank. Thank you.
it was thank you.
Just thank you.
Thank
yes.
you for all the fish. But yes, thank you for all
those
that.
cards and letters. All you people out in television land.
My cow.
That was a old song from something which I will drop the clip in now.
Starting us off tonight is our trio, the Lemon Sisters. And girls, what are you going to sing?
We're going to sing thank you for all those cards and letters, you folks out there in television land.
Lent.
Lant.
And appropriate the number. 1 and 2 and...
Thank you for all those cards and letters, you folks in television land.
Anyway, media. For some reason, the last week I've watched a lot of television and movies and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know why I had so much free time on my
You
hands.
swallowed the fly. I guess you'll die.
I guess I'll die. I knew an old lady who swallowed a
Spider that
Spider.
wiggled and tiggled and wiggled
and
inside
jiggled
her.
inside her. I don't know why she swallowed a spider. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. My grandma used to sing me that song many
Yeah?
years ago. Yeah.
Did she also sing you the song about the pooper dunk?
The what? No, I don't know what the pooper and dunk is.
dunk. You've never heard of the pooper and dunk?
I've not heard of the pooper and dunk. No.
Okay, so another challenge for you furs. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want to see if any fur else can find it. So other challenge for you furs, look for the pooper and dunk. And if you find it, write us in and let us know that you did it and tell us all about it.
Okay. I wrote that word down because I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
I did watch the first 2 episodes of Our Flag Means Death. Did you
Okay.
watch it, you all?
I did not.
Okay. Well, it's cute. It's humorous. I wouldn't say it's hilarious, fall down, ha 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 funny. It's about a gentleman pirate.
Oh, that's why Captain likes it.
Yeah, it's about a gentleman pirate who's a bit of a poof, a little bit of a flamboyant poof. And he's wearing all these frilly things, and he's got his little pirate ship out there, and he had lots of money, and he cashed all his money, and he hired a crew of like second-rate pirates. And the British Navy is looking at him in their little telescope, their spyglass. Like, what is that ship? And the captain says, I don't know, but there's a very strangely dressed woman hiding from us. And it was him. Because he was all like little floofy stuff.
So that's an example of the humor.
The humor. Yeah. The humor there. There's a lot of slapstick humor. And it's the interesting thing about this is a lot of the actors that are in the show I've only seen in serious roles.
Oh, like Nathan Lane.
Why did you bring up Nathan Lane?
Because he's gay. I don't know why I brought up Nathan Lane. It's just for whatever reason, it's the first thing that came to mind was Nathan Lane.
All right. Well, a lot of these actors are I've seen them in very serious roles, very, meaty roles, not Kaiser roles, but meaty roles. And now they're playing in comedic roles. So it's very
just like women jumping around with flamboyant hats and pamplemousse.
Yes.
Did you know that pamplemousse is a thing? It is a word.
I know. It is a word.
Do you know what it means?
I have no idea, but I'm sure I know it's a word.
I know.
I think we've talked about it before. I think.
It's French for grapefruit.
Yes, we have talked about it before.
La pamplemousse.
La pamplemousse. Ho ho ho. Chi.
La boisson avec le fromage dans mes chaussures.
Sure. And in French, Doctor Who would be Doctor Qui, right? What is who in French?
Qui.
So it'd be Doctor Qui. Doctor Qui.
So he's got the key to everything.
Yes, he does. All right, moving along. I watched a show. I watched a movie called. That was a long journey. I watched a movie called The Protégé. And that's
La Protégé.
Yes, and that stars Samuel Jackson. And
cool.
And as a bad guy, Michael Keaton.
Oh, that sounds. I like them both. This sounds good.
It's a very good movie. The premise is that Samuel L. Jackson plays a hitman, and he rescues a little girl from a very bad place in Vietnam, and not during the Vietnam War,
magma?
but post. Where there's magma. Thank you. And he takes her back to America and teaches her how to be a hit person as well. And
like Gross Point Blank, kind of, but not.
Kind of, yeah. But it's dark, but it's humorous. So it's a good movie, actually. I wasn't expecting much because I think it was made for TV. I don't think it went out in the theaters, but it was actually very, very, very good. So if you have a chance, The Protégé.
Yeah, that's exciting. I'll have to check that out. Write that down.
There's a new movie on Netflix. You've probably seen it if you've tuned into Netflix at all. It's being plugged a lot lately. It's called The Adam Project. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it, if you're a Ryan Reynolds fan. Because I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan. I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan.
I see. And so this is the project that you don't take things away from. Instead, it's an Adam project.
Adam, right. Yes. Adam. Actually, it's a play on words of the project. The project has to do with atoms. And so the creator of the project named it after his son, Adam. Adam Project. It's a time travel movie. And it's cute.
Okay.
It's funny, but you really have to suspend some belief when you watch it.
Like
Because
belief in pamplemousse?
yes, belief in pamplemousse
Okay.
or belief in science.
Or that, even.
Because some of the science that they portend in the movie is
Portend, I
not-
feel so bad for him.
Yeah, portend. They do some things in there, and it's like, no, that wouldn't have happened that way. But but for storytelling purposes, it works.
if you can
but
get
if
past that, you
You
just
get
pay
past
attention
that,
to the
you're
story.
okay.
Okay.
Just pay attention to the story. Don't worry about the other stuff. But
But
if you
you
have a
like
chance
it?
to
You
watch
think it's pretty good overall?
overall pretty good. I like Ryan Reynolds, and it's like I said, it's a time travel movie. He meets himself as a younger self.
Oh, well, that sounds cool.
The young man that they hired to play him as a younger person has had to study him like crazy because
Okay.
because his mannerisms, his voice inflections are spot on Ryan Reynolds.
Nice.
It's
Okay,
just-
cool. Nice.
yeah.
So they did a good
Yeah,
job with
so-
that. Cool.
Did a good job with that. And I think that's all the things I've watched other than my nighttime. I do have a sad note about watching television. I have not been able to watch Agritsutko.
That is a sad note.
It isn't a sad note, and I'm not sure why. I've tried to
Oh.
watch it, but when I tell it to play,
Yeah.
it spins and it says
little
0%
roundy round?
loading. Spin.
Just for
spin,
that, it doesn't
spin.
do it for anything else on
No other
Netflix
show,
or anything?
just that show. Just that show.
That is a sad note.
That's a sad note. Yes. I've tried on 5 separate occasions.
And
each time-
got the roundy round.
Yep. It's just roundy round.
Have you tried a
Yep.
different device or
Yep.
is it? Yeah.
I've
just
tried it
all
on my
roundy
computer.
round?
I've tried it on my iPad. I've tried it on 2 televisions, and for whatever reason, it doesn't want my account to watch Agritsutko. I don't know why.
Well, it's prejudice. I think it's naughty.
Clearly, I know it's heard me talking about it and not doing what I'm supposed to do, and it's like, no,
Ugh,
you haven't watched me.
Okay.
Heck with
well,
you.
It's not,
I'm not
it's
going to
not
let
your
you.
fault. Okay.
Yeah.
It's your device's fault. All of them. Baggage. Do you know
It's
who that
that- it's-
was? Baggage.
Haida?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, the line is, Krauts is what they all are. All of them. Baggage.
I have no idea what that's from, but it
It's
sounds funny.
the major from the Germans episode of Faulty Towers.
Oh, yes. Okay, now I remember.
Okay.
I do remember.
Baggage.
Germans coming here?
Oh, well, just for a couple of days, Major.
I don't care much for Germans.
Well, I know what you mean, but...
Bunch of Krauts, that's what they are. All of them. Bad eggs.
And what have you been watching?
Oh my cow. Well, Agresico.
Yes? Okay, good.
I'm halfway through season 4, so I'm actually almost done with season 4. It's really good. Love it.
Lyle love it?
He sure did.
Okay, good.
And watching Goldbergs, we're still in season 6. Still so good. So great. You know that. One night, we watched 2 movies in one night. First one was a movie called Free Fall. It's a gay movie with subtitles. I
Okay.
suppose you haven't seen this.
No, I haven't.
Okay, what did it say? No, I think it's German, but it has subtitles. It's okay. It's an okay movie, but it's one of those where, like, they could have told the hour-and-a-half story in 20 minutes, like literally, And
That's very
one of
common
the
with foreign films.
it is and gay foreign films, just gay films.
Gay films
Really.
in general. That's a film. Other than just putting sex on the screen, they have to fill it with something.
Something. So,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons is, those movies where they try and be really dramatic and they like it's the end of a scene and it's like sad. And so they just
Right.
have the camera looking at whoever it is looking sad and like
Right.
doing things for like 5 minutes. And it's like, they're not saying anything. They're just like, you're looking at them for 5 minutes and it's stupid.
That's why movies come with a fast forward button now.
But you don't know when it's going to end. And if you push
Oh.
fast forward, it's dumb.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
so they did that, but overall it's okay. We didn't buy it. We're not going to watch it again.
Well,
So
that's
we watched
good.
that, and then we watched a Walt Disney movie. Actually, we haven't seen a Walt Disney movie. When's the last time you saw a Walt Disney movie?
Oh,
Long time.
I don't know. No, I watched Star Wars. That's a Walt Disney movie now.
Okay, true. So besides Walt Disney, we watched this. It's I forget. I don't know. It's 5-6 years old. It's called 8 Below. Have you heard of this movie?
8 Below.
There's doggies.
No, I don't think I have. No, sorry.
It's a Walt Disney movie, and it's got doggies. It's got it stars 8 huskies and everything. And this pup right here likes huskies, so that I wag all about it and stuff. It was actually a pretty good movie. I like it. They're exploring. I won't say all about it. I'll let you watch it. But they're exploring things, and there's doggies that are they're snow sled doggies, and so that's why they're involved in it, because they go to Antarctica or wherever, and it's really cold and blah, and they do all this stuff. And it's a 2-hour movie, and we both really liked it. And it's a 2-hour movie. Like the first 20 minutes was a little setup story. It was like a little pretty story in its own right. It's the 20-minute story that Freefall could have told, but they took an hour and a half. But this one is a good 20 minutes that still has a good 2 hours more to go. So that was really great, and it's a good story, and the rest of it was good. And the dogs were better actors than those in Freefall. So, and they really were. They were great. So overall, that was a really great way to shape up that night. So, so we watched that. We also watched, not on the same night, but a different night, Guess Who? It's a 2005 movie. Have you heard of this? With Ashton Kutcher, Zoe Saldana, and Bernie Mac. Not Bernie Sanders, actually. It's Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac, the black entertainer.
Yeah, him. Have you seen this movie?
I've heard of it. I may have seen it, but if I have, I don't recall it.
It's we really like it. It's very, very Meet the Parents-esque. I'm sure you've seen Meet the Parents.
Oh, yes.
So it's very much like that, but it's Ashton instead of Ben Stiller, whoever it was.
Yes.
But so it's a really good movie. It actually only gets 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, but we thought it was really good. We actually own it. We've seen it before. We bought it a long time ago. And so we just got out and watched it again. So I recommend checking it out. It's really good. We also watched, how did we do this? We watched also a movie from 2021, I think, maybe 2020. I think it's 2021, just last year. It's called Nobody. Have you heard of this movie?
Nobody's seen it.
Nobody's seen it. Well, we thought it was really, really good. So it's one of those in the genre of John Wick or The Transporter, those type of things. He's like a CEI. Now he's retired, but because of that, it's like there's really great action, really great fight scenes. The cinematography is really great. They even have some of the fight scenes where they don't do music. They just have great scene shots, and the sounds are just of the fighting, and it's just really wow. All of it is just really well done.
Okay.
So I really recommend it, and we really liked it. So Nobody, the movie. Anyway, that's my media for the week.
All right. Well, it sounds like we both watched a lot of things this last week.
We were both incredibly productive on the media front.
Apparently. Well, Taebyn.
Hi.
I think it's time that we should get over to see Lux. She wanted us to come over.
Oh,
She has something she wants to do with you again.
Check some stuff out.
I don't know. She's got an obsession with you. It's very strange. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, really, when you think about it, anything having to do with me is kind of strange. So I guess it's normal in that respect. I don't know.
You're a strange obsession. All right. Well, let's head on over. Let's walk down the road.
Yeah, while we're walking, strange obsession, that sounds like a type of perfume for a hypnotist.
Strange obsession?
Yeah.
Yes, it could be a strange obsession.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. Maybe that's what the gays wear, strange obsession.
Oh, in so many different colors, sweetie, I tell you.
All right, well, here we are. Let's knock on the door.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Should we do it at the same time?
Hey.
No, we're not going to do it at the same time.
Sorry. I got really excited that you were here, so I cracked open the door. How's it going, dudes?
That's fine. It's good. It's good.
Dude,
Yeah, come on in. So we've changed up the restaurant a little bit up here because, come find out, we weren't really engaging with the demographic we wanted to. So now it's kind of like a character dining meal at Disneyland, except that we can't afford any of the Disney characters, so they're all like secondhand creepy Nickelodeon costumes. Like there's over there's SpongeBob. Do you want to get a really puffy, disgusting picture and then get a picture taken with SpongeBob?
Thanks, but no.
And does he make a Krabby Patty instead of a Krabby Patty? Krabby Patty.
Oh, that's a great idea. We should definitely add that to the rotation because we saved a lot of money. We replaced all of our meat with feces.
That's
anyway.
Well, okay. Wow. Ow. Okay. So could you? Yeah. Where's Lux?
Oh, No, it's all right. Yeah. So she's down this way. Remember, the lab's downstairs now.
Right.
So just hit this fireman's pole, and you'll be able to. You sure you don't want to get a picture with SpongeBob?
Nope. No pictures.
I think we're good. Thank you, though. Okay. You can do it for us.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right.
All right. Bye. I'm gonna slide down the pole. Bye. All right. Bye. Hi.
Hey. Hi.
Ow, Taebyn. Taebyn, you should have waited till I was away from the pole before you slid down. Now you're on my shoulders.
Okay, all right. I thought for a second you were the ocean inspector. Oh, God.
Taebyn, get off my shoulders.
It's been a few weeks, guys.
It has.
Crunchwrap Earl snapped his tortilla in half, or his little crunchy bit, and so now not only are we working on a workman's comp case, but now apparently that's triggered an OSHA inspection, which is supposed to happen today. And I've been trying to clean up things. I've been putting a lot of caution tape all over everything. As reset as this place was, it's starting to get full of gunk again. But all right, as long as we get this transformation done before they show up, I think it should all be above board. So, but just to be certain, Bearly, I'm going to go ahead and hand you this lead apron. Go ahead and put that over
it's heavy.
Your menstrual. I mean, if you ever want to have kids, you want to,
I don't need any more. I have no need for kids.
All right, gotcha. Okay, and then here's some splash goggles and a tissue hat. Right.
A tissue hat. Okay.
Yeah, Taebyn, I've got right here a pre-transformation shower pod. I want you to go ahead and step on in there and start scrubbing up.
Wow.
And then I'm going to
exciting.
Go on over here. Here's some pop detergent too. It's neutralizing, so any chemicals that are on your fur will not interact with the transformation beam at all. It's soy free and dolphin safe as well. So
that's science right there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Smells a little like peppermint too somehow.
Peppermint. Yeah. You do smell better now.
You'll notice that now there's a safety railing on the transformation ray.
Oh my gosh!
I've got this wonderful cup in front of it in order to
kind of like when you go into those big showers when you go into, I think they're called retirement homes, and they have all the handles all over it. Yeah, this is fun. I like it.
Good. Oh yeah, no, there's if there was a fact that if you were a decrepit octopus, you'd have something to hold on to with every tentacle. So
I wish
every tentacle.
I wish I were a decrepit octopus right now.
Yes.
All right, Bearly. I have a bunch of carbon copy papers for you to sign. And also, here's an optional roll of bubble wrap that you can just wrap yourself in.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
Wow,
that
you have really gotten. You have gotten
airtight.
Everything. Wow.
Airtight, man.
I mean, if they show up now, we're great.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just be sure that if you become immobilized, just roll a little to the right because you are currently blocking the only fire exit. Okay. Taebyn, are you clean?
Ooh, I don't know about that, but I'll say yes.
Okay, gotcha. Well, the pump detergent sterilizes you. Enough. Okay, so I'm gonna run you over here. So I have this airport toilet that's got the little paper tissue thing around it that sterilizes every time someone sits down. We go ahead and have you take a seat here. If you need to go, you can. I wouldn't recommend it though.
Okay.
Go ahead and crawl up on
I'll
here.
Try okay.
All right. I had to do lockout tagout on this, so hold on. I gotta plug it in and unlock, and then sign, and then I'm going to hand you a pre-transformation lozenge. Taebyn, here you go.
Wow, we've got all kinds of technology and science this time. Wow.
Apparently I was supposed to be doing this the entire time I was running these experiments.
Oh, wow.
Trying to be thorough. All right.
Nice.
Getting up on here. All right, and I've been skipping over the questionnaire. Taebyn, no flu-like symptoms, no positive COVID test in the past 72 hours.
No, I'm good. I'm smelling the peppermint. That's all. The puppermint.
All right. And do you have a family history of transformation?
No, this would be a first.
Okay. All right. Because it's
Except for
it's
the other times
required-
you've done this to me.
Well, at this point, yeah. I mean, I imagine if you ever had kids at this point, they would just, come. They'd be born just like morphing into different things. But
Yeah,
possibly.
like little forks or ice cream trucks, for example.
Right. Or some horrible hybrid of the two. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm
Yep.
gonna go ahead and what's great about the fuel
ice
system
cream
on the back
fork.
of this is that it is fueled by positive intentions. So Bearly, I'm gonna actually have you stick your head into the slot here in the back. There's a little like a head-shaped hole there. Just go ahead and stick your head in there and think positive thoughts.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Just don't let the tissue hack get caught. Okay, and then you're gonna feel the door kind of close on your neck a little bit. Don't panic.
Ow.
Otherwise, you'll pollute the positive thoughts. All right, cool.
Wow,
All right, your head's stuck in the machine.
I'm positively stuck here.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. All right, Taebyn, are you ready?
I got my lozenge, so I'm pretty good.
Okay, great. Before we go any further, I'm gonna bring out this tiny rabbi I've been keeping in my pocket, so that way that this transformation is kosher.
Wow,
Okay,
you've totally
fantastic.
been
All
doing
right.
this wrong every time, apparently.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that I can't afford a single slip up with this OSHA violation. And technically,
No,
you guys
okay.
are working right now. So, all right, cool. We're getting ready for the kosher transformation in 3, 2, 1. Holy guacamole! Okay, all right.
I
That's
hope
very
I'm not
clean,
guacamole.
sparkly, positive smoke. Barely, you can go ahead and take your head out of the transformation ray. Oh, wow!
What's
another-
happening here?
You're some kind
Wow.
of floor cleaner. You're a Zamboni!
Is
Holy-
that why I feel like something I don't even know what it is?
Yeah, you're a giant. My goodness, I have not seen a Zamboni since I moved across the Mississippi back in the year 2014. My
2014?
goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, no, Taebyn, do you even know what a Zamboni does?
I don't. I just feel really weird and very unsure of myself at the moment.
Yeah, you look kind of like one of them big ride-on floor cleaners, and you put down
Ride-on.
ice on hockey rinks and skating rinks.
Oh, well,
I'm patting you
I
right
am
now.
very useful then. It's good to know that I am.
Yeah.
I'm a useful pup now. Good.
Wait, ice floors, slippery conditions. Oh God! All right,
Yeah.
Barely, you talk to him for a second. I gotta put down like a lot of cones. All right.
Okay, cones are down. Hi, Taebyn. So, I'm going to sit up on your chair because you have a chair for the
I do.
pilot. You have a Zamboni pilot that drives it around. I'm going to call it a pilot. It's probably a driver, but
Sounds like, well, since I'm smaller than normal, I guess I'm mini driver all of a sudden.
oh
no, I
I'm the
don't.
mini. Oh wow,
No, you're
okay.
the mini driver.
I'll say.
Okay.
Hey Lux,
Okay.
Lux?
Yes.
Hi.
Bye.
Can I drive him around the ice?
Well, there's no ice yet.
Oh.
'Cause, I mean, obviously.
Oh.
But he can put down a layer of ice. I have gone ahead and I have surrounded you with a 50-foot ring of cones. So
Ooh.
as long as nothing unusual happens, you can go ahead and drive him around and put down a little layer of ice if you want.
All right.
Oh, no, this is fun and cute. This is cute.
Yeah.
Little layer of
How does it
ice.
feel on your brushes, Taebyn?
It actually feels fine. I think it's got to be the lozenge that did it. Between me and your bubble wrap, I think, that's what's taking care of that all.
Well, I left the bubble wrap on the floor.
Oh,
That was,
well,
oh God! Oh, he just ran over the bubble wrap. Well, now the
Yep.
bubble wrap is trapped in the ice. Okay. Well, that was. All right. I'm gonna work on chiseling out because I don't believe that this is OSHA approved icing over a bubble wrap. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my little pickaxe out here and see if
All
I
right.
can find it out. Just don't run over anything else, including
Okay.
the leprechaun parade that's right in front of you.
Oh, well, stop that.
Oh God! Oh no!
Frozen leprechaun.
Oh no!
The humanity!
The entire leprechaun
Oh,
parade.
no.
Oh man!
Seamus!
Oh God! I'm never gonna be getting the recognition for that nonprofit now.
Well, that was a
Okay.
small
All right.
parade.
Nope.
I gotta keep. Well, it's a big parade for leprechauns.
Well, they were a little short on time.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
All right. We got it. Honestly, this is this is gonna be terrible to be saying, but maybe you should just back up and go over that spot a few more times just to cover up.
Okay,
And
it's like
maybe the ocean person won't notice the
I'm
leprechauns
just closing
trapped.
my eyes and trusting my lozenge.
I can always dig 'em out
Barely,
later.
you can just do the rest.
All right.
I'm not.
all right. I got to take care of.
Exactly.
It's a
Barely,
little lump.
you're a natural at driving the Zamboni, man. You got
I
any
know
experience?
I do have. I have rode on a Zamboni actually.
That is, I mean, my goodness, you're certified to it, right? You've got.
I am. I took all the licensing stuff. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So really, this you've actually upgraded then, Bearly, because you've had your training in Zamboni, and now you've upgraded to Taebony. So
Taebony. It's a Taebony. Yes.
Right.
I'll have to get an
it is
endorsement.
really- yeah, the little brushes on the side are actually little puppy tails that are wiggling
They're,
around. So
I know, it's very cute.
That's
puppy
cool.
tails right now. Yeah.
It's very cool.
Right. I mean, gosh, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, so you go very slowly, but you're putting down a very consistent layer of ice.
Yes.
And there's a little bump there where the leprechauns were, but I can't quite tell what they are anymore. So I think we're in the clear.
Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, I'm so cold.
It looks like something that we made for St. Patrick's Day.
I think just before that happened,
they're like paper
one
cutouts.
of them was like really mad at the other, and he called him like a dip or something. So now we've got a dip in the road. So I guess
That's-
we're
Oh
Yes.
no!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a little tiny leprechaun Donnybrook frozen in ice for future, generations
Yes.
to find. So
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
good. All right. Well, as long as we again stay very precise and on the road, and you don't run over that bunny, recovering from his sniffle cold over there in the corner of the. Oh my God! No!
No. Oh, no.
Oh God! Now the rabbit too. God,
Well,
we're
the
running
problem
over
is
every single.
It's so hard to see over the nose of the Zamboni. It's very long,
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
very,
which one you to blame. All right, let's go ahead and
It's,
cave over that rabbit a couple of times. We're running out of
Okay.
spring holidays to crush. So,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Well, I mean, everything's clear ice now. Oh, and now the transformation race flipping around. Good God, I gotta pound some salt. Okay. Well,
Okay,
I think we've had our fun with being a
I think we had-
Zamboni.
I think we
Taebyn-
should avoid killing more or running over more creatures. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I
We
definitely,
haven't-
well, because now everything's sliding around the
We-
lab. This is
we
gonna
have
be very interesting.
we haven't
transforming it
killed
back.
them. They're cryogenically frozen. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I'm not fine. I'm freaking frozen.
I mean,
They'll be fine.
I was gonna say, I'm not a coroner. I'm not gonna pronounce these things dead, but yeah. So,
No,
so
good,
Taebyn,
good,
any
good.
last thoughts while I'm currently sliding around in a frictionless world on how it is to be a Zamboni?
Well, I think actually it's really fun and even cute in a way to just like trot all along at a really slow pace and like paving and there's ice and everything and I'm doing my job and it's kind of fun. I like it. I'm a trottle pup right now.
Yeah, no, it would be way more chill if we hadn't killed 20
Well,
living
well,
things. but-
Again,
I mean,
we didn't
pros
kill
and
them.
cons.
We cryogenically froze them. There's a difference.
Right. Okay.
There-
I've got to
there's-
get the
there-
language down right.
they'll be
if
thawed
anybody
out,
asks,
yes.
So
I
if
mean,
OSHA
Bearly, can
asks,
you? Yeah, I wonder if we can actually somehow make it so that Bearly, do you know how to forge leprechaun signatures?
I wish I knew how.
Okay. All right. I'll have to. Ironically enough, Crunchwrap Earl has experience
There
in
you go.
document forging, so I might bring
Good.
him back into the fold.
What a
scene.
surprise.
So, anyway, go ahead and hop
What a
on off.
surprise.
Oh man, the transformation
Okay.
ray is slipping around everywhere. We're gonna
I
have
know,
to really coordinate this. This is
Okay,
gonna
I'm
be,
gonna-
all right, Bearly, I'm gonna need you to stick your head back into the side of it. If you
Okay,
can
I'm gonna
get
just take
over
a.
here.
Well, I'm gonna take a running. I'm gonna get down on all fours. I'm gonna
Okay.
run, get down on all fours, and hopefully get
All
my
right.
head right in that hole.
Okay, I'm gonna scramble up on here.
Oh,
It's so slippery.
I got
All right.
I got my head in the hole.
Okay.
You're such an
You did.
ostrich all of a sudden,
You're
Bearly.
kind of in
I
there.
know.
You're kind of in there sideways, but it works. All right, I'm
I know.
gonna try and wing this thing around. Any last thoughts from Zamboni Taebyn?
I'm starting. I think the lozenge is wearing off because I'm starting to get a little cold and like my fur is
Okay.
sticking to the ice. So yeah, I think
Oh
I think
God!
we're done.
All right.
I think that's my
Okay,
last
all
word.
right, I'm gonna wind this thing up and try to. I'm gonna have to thread this needle here. All right, transforming Taebyn back in 3, 2, 1.
Bark, 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 bark.
Oh God! All right,
Wow.
Taebyn, you're back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm warmer
Okay,
now.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, this is not okay. So
Hey.
scramble off of this thing. All right, I'm gonna very gently shuffle towards you, Taebyn.
Okay.
All right, how
do
you
I
feeling?
do I still smell like peppermint?
you do. You smell
Okay,
like
good.
peppermint, and
And
looking
ice.
you over right now, and yeah, I wonder if there's any weird. I'm checking out any weird stuff. Oh wow, you've
Well,
got
I'm
a couple
making-
of
I'm-
tails back there, and they're
Yeah,
all
I
spinning
think
in a
one's
circle.
a kitty because I hear meowing. Is that?
Yes.
And might also you might have also just had a cat fall out of your butt.
Oh,
I don't
well.
know. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
there it goes. All right,
Oh.
I
There
have
goes.
absolutely no idea how that
Okay.
even pairs with a Zamboni, but apparently a cat just popped out of your butt like a polyp off of a mother starfish. So that's cool. That's not gonna be
Okay.
a problem at all. Okay,
No.
Taebyn, I'm gonna hold on.
That's what happens when you cryogenically
over
freeze bunnies and
my
leprechauns at the same
drawer.
time, apparently.
All right,
Okay.
I've got a topical cream mixed with anti-catnip. That should
Okay.
if
Catnip,
a
okay, good.
polyp, a cat polyp appears on your butt, you can just go ahead and smear it on there, and then it should take care of the cats. And I'm like,
Okay.
come back over. All right.
I-
This is gonna be really interesting getting you guys, because not only like the fire pole is also the only means of getting into the lab, so you got to shuffle across the ice and then climb up that pole.
What?
I am so sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I at
I'm
least
sorry,
have some rubber gloves?
Yeah, just
So-
here's a climbing kit. I mean, you could take
Climbing
the
kit.
escalator, but it is broken. So.
But an escalator is
you
just
know.
stairs and aren't moving. I could just
But it's broken. Like you don't. But it'd
I
be
can
so
just walk up the
disappointing.
stairs.
Okay, if you want to live your. I mean, it's
I
also
like
not
that-
OSHA compliant. But
Well, Taebyn, let's just walk up that
I'd
broken
have to
escalator.
sign some forms, but I'm currently doing the splits, and I don't even know how to do. Ah!
Okay.
All right, get out
All
of here, guys.
Okay, we're
Bye,
going.
bye,
Bye.
luck.
Good luck,
Bye,
Lux.
bye.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah, good
Bye.
luck with that.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, wow.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope she doesn't need like a surgeon or something.
Or a doctor
she'll
or
be
an
okay.
ambulance.
She'll be
So-
fine.
so-
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
there's
Taebyn, put some
kitties
ointment on
following
your
us.
butt.
Okay, the ointment. Okay, there you go.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
that's,
Okay.
that's better. I think I'm a little scared at the moment, but okay.
I don't know.
Oh, hey
I don't.
guys! Oh shit!
Hi.
I'm so sorry. The escalator's out of order, so you're not.
That's okay.
Oh, you came
It's-
up it anyway.
We can come up, but it's just stairs.
It's just.
Oh, you guys are mavericks. Whoa.
That's just
I guess I didn't
stairs.
think of that.
That's good.
That's crazy.
We're crazy. No, I know the
Okay.
technology we have.
All right.
All right.
Exactly.
So, well, okay, we're gonna leave
Well,
now. We're gonna go back to our studio
all
and
right.
finish
See
our
you
job.
later.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck with
Bye.
things and stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, Taebyn, put some more ointment on your butt. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, wow, that was quite the thing that happened there, I must say. And you know, it was a CEU was earned because I've heard about these. I think they had them in the 80s or something. I've just seen these commercials on YouTube or something about like the bubble wrap, like there were 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them, or something, in little cans.
That's bubble gum, not bubble wrap.
I think it's
Bubble
called
wrap
bubble
is what you-
wrap.
No,
Yeah.
bubble wrap is what you put stuff that you ship in, the little poppy pop things.
No, but there's a bubble wrap. So this is the connection I just made.
Oh,
So there's a
okay.
bubble wrap called a bubble. I don't know if it's spelled WRAP or RAP or what, but it's bubble wrap gum, 6 pieces of bubble gum for you, not them, is how the commercial went. I saw this just the other day.
Oh,
And so they have this, and I never
bubble
didn't make
tape.
the connection until just now. They were making a pun by naming it bubble wrap because of the bubble wrap.
oh. I think it's
so that
called-
was
I think it's bubble tape.
Bubble tape. It's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
always probably bubble tape. Never mind. So yeah, moving right along
Moving right
to other
along.
things that are completely wrong.
Speaking of bubble, so when I was in grade school, the gum Bubble Yum came out. Have you remember Bubble Yum,
I've
the
heard
brand?
of Bubble Yum bubble gum. Yeah.
And the big thing back then was, for some reason, somebody started. This is long before the age of social networking or anything like that.
Mhm.
The only way you socially networked with anybody was in person or on the telephone. That's how you
Oh.
socially interacted with people. You didn't. No, there was no electronic stuff. But there was this rumor going around that don't chew Bubble Yum because it had spider eggs in the center. What? Okay.
Okay.
It's like it's a very strange thing to put in Bubble
It-
Yum,
it
but
is. Don't eat this cabbage because it has the moon in the center. Like,
Exactly.
come on, I mean,
I don't
but
know. I don't
I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
does that
Anyway,
mean I now have cabbage cheese? Because the moon...
cabbage cheese? Cabbage
the
head.
moon is
Cabbage
made
head.
with cheese.
Oh, yeah. It has no atmosphere, though.
It has no atmosphere.
It's no atmosphere. Right. Taebyn, you still got cats falling out of your butt.
I gotta use that ointment more. I don't think I've enough. I think I have to go to Walmart and get some more ointment.
You have to give me some more some anti-cat ointment. So, all right, something. It's very sad.
It is sad. I like kitties,
right.
but not in this manner. No.
Okay, well, let's get to furries in the news.
Bearly's just sitting there like, yeah, whatever. We know. Cow. He's still sitting there like, I'm not, whatever.
Okay.
Well, whatever. It's whatever.
Wow. Okay.
Taebyn.
Well, let's get Taebyn. I tell you, oh my cow. So furries in the news. The first thing on furries in the news, the movie Turning Red. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen. I've heard of it. I've seen furs talk about it, and there are a lot of things being said about it.
There are a lot of things being said about it. They're getting some very critical, not nice critical remarks. And they're about missing the mark. It's been accused of being sexist, ageist, non-American, which is stupid because it was made in Canada and Canadian voice actors, and it speaks to the cultural basis of Canadian.
So they got that Canadian. Right, I guess.
Yeah, so it is it's not non-American because it's Canadian, and they're unabashedly Canadian, and it's all about a coming of age movie. And some critics are cringing at the title, Turning Red, because it's about a coming of age movie about a little girl, when she's going through puberty. And
I don't know anything about that.
I know. And so there's a lot of unabashed references to female hygiene products.
Does she not brush her teeth enough or something in the movie?
Yeah, not a little lower. So they
okay.
And if you don't have pubescent daughters around your house, this movie probably isn't for you. If you've ever had a daughter and a pubescent daughter, I guess this movie is hilarious. But I guess the actors, it's all Canadian, everything, and they're just getting raked over the coals.
Well,
and yeah. Now, from a furry standpoint, it's a panda. It's cute.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. No, I might not watch it now.
Yeah, it's a little problematic, but so yeah, I might watch it. I don't know, but we'll have to. With the jury's still out, maybe I'll just wait a little bit.
Jury's still out to lunch. Come back, jury. We need a verdict, please.
Yes. And then the website Furry Life Online. Well, it's offline. It's not online anymore.
They lied.
Yeah. If you try to go to it, you get an error 404 or 401 or 503 or whatever it is that you get. And there's there's nothing on there that explains where it went or why it went away. It's just gone. So,
bye-bye.
Yeah. It was there last week when I did research for what's coming up in the world, but now this week it's gone. So, and have you heard of Bark?
Yes, we talked about that. Oh, probably on the episode you weren't on. So yes, we talked all about that.
Okay, so it's a replacement for Howler.
Yes.
They're coming under fire now also because they don't have secure enough age restrictions on their site. And it's essentially a furry dating site, if you will. And you have to be 16 years old to have an account. Now, it's a worldwide app. Anybody in the world can join up and it'll give you locations and stuff like that. The problem is the age of the user is available to anybody to see how old that user is on their profile.
Oh.
So people that are profilers or pedophiles or things like that can target youth because it shows their age.
Is that really bad? Because like if I have long clauses, right? So I've got to file them down, and then after I do that, I'm happy with my file, so I pet my file. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Okay,
Different word, but okay. But yeah, no, it's so they're catching some flack under that. Now, the thing is, it's in beta. It's not a full release yet. So things might change as time goes on, and as
they work out. Yeah.
They still got things to work out, and maybe that's one of the things they'll work out. But for right now, it could be problematic for the minors in the furry fandom. So any minors that are out there, not the coal miners or the gold miners, but MINORS. If you feel like you're being subjugated or something, please let everybody know and get off that platform and keep yourself safe.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, so if you're the people that created the movie Turning Red, then this would be for you, because being raked over the coals as you are, apparently.
Yes, everybody's getting raked over the coals. And now I want to talk about YIFF. Yes, YIFF. You've heard that term before. You heard that right. We're going to talk about YIFF here on the show. That is, of course, the Yellowstone International Film Festival.
Oh, yay.
Yes. And clearly nobody on their staff is a furry or even furry adjacent, or they would have never named their website or their festival YIFF. So,
is that a thing? Is that a different thing or something?
It's a different thing. Most of our listeners know what YIFF is. Okay. They're all laughing right now. But
yay, we made people laugh.
We made people laugh, yes. So let me talk to you about let me read from their website. Yellowstone International Film Festival is a global adventure of red carpets, premieres, screening of daring documentaries, eye-opening short films, and interesting discussions with filmmakers from across the globe, with special categories for LGBTQ, women empowerment, and environmental films and student films. The festival aims to be the hub for independent filmmakers. A festival in its true meaning, YIFF is a host to red carpets, opening and closing nights, press interactions and participants, official portraits of nominated filmmakers, festival interviews and nominated filmmakers, after parties, live performances, filmmaker panels, and award presentations.
So many things.
At YIFF, filmmakers are invited to the festival to participate in a variety of programs, interactive Q&A sessions, panel discussions, press conferences, master classes, etc., etc., etc. Now, of course, YIFF is not associated with furries at all, but maybe they should be. I'm going to put that out there. Maybe they should be associated with furries so they get rid of the name YIFF.
It's reserved for other things.
It's reserved for other things.
Don't infringe.
That even John Oliver knows about. Yes. All right. So upcoming events. Unless you have any news. Do you have any news items?
Really, really quick. We've talked about this several times before, but just a shout out to Furs to remember that we have some current award nominations and votings to do. So just to remind you, and they're also good not just for nominations and voting, but good sites to go to if you're looking for some other good furry art, furry literature, that type of thing that's current stuff that's happening. So really quick, just another shout out to Ursa Major Awards. The voting is this month and it closes at the end of this month. That's ursamajorawards.org. There's the Good Furry Award, hosted by Grubs Grizzly. If you go to askpapabear.com, nominations close at the end of this month, at the end of March. Voting is next month in April. And the winners will be announced at BLFC in June. So there's the Leo Literary Awards. Nominations are closed, but it's a great place to go that you can see current things going on. And the Coyotl, that is COYOTL Awards for Best Short Story, things like that. And a podcast, even you can nominate. Nominations are still open. So go do that. Participate in the fandom. I mean, you already are, but other ways to participate in the fandom. And that is my Freeze in the News.
Well, very cool. So upcoming events, as we know, April 1st through the 1st is a one-day event. No, April 1st through the 3rd in Spencer, Tennessee is Woods Flock. And then in Los Angeles, California, on April 8th through the 10th is the Golden State Furcon, which of course is a AEIOU event.
And a Furcon.
And a Furcon. It is a Furcon, yes. Wow. And April 14th through the 17th in Brookfield, Wisconsin is the Fur Squared 2022.
Fur Squared 2022.
There you
Coming
go.
up.
Those are upcoming events in the next few weeks.
Nice.
Do you know any other events coming up in the next few weeks?
I will find out. If it happens to me, then it will have been an upcoming event that I didn't know about until it happens.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I think it's time that you should tell us a story.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
I thought I did, but I don't.
Okay. Well, in that case...
Actually, here's my story. There once was a pup named Taebyn, and everyone thought he was really a maven. He was told to read a story, but no, there was no glory. So he went off with his tail just a wagon or something. I don't know.
He went off
That's
with
my
his tail
story.
in a wagon. Okay. Well, I think then let's get to some jokes. Have you got your joke book?
I have my joke book. Oh my cow!
Oh my cow! What page are we on?
We're on page 69 out of 80. We're getting
Wow, we're getting there. You have to buy another joke book soon.
I know.
Lasted us
Another
2
one from
years.
1968.
Yeah.
Oh, next one's going to have to be from 1969. Go move up a year.
Move up a year, yeah. Sorry.
I guess
All
so.
right.
For any further that doesn't know why I'm talking about 1968 and everything. So this is a book called Funny Jokes and Foxy Riddles. And I don't agree with any of those words except for the word and. I mean, it's a quote-unquote golden book that was worth 75 cents back in 1968 is the copyright. And I have not read any of these jokes before Pa, so it can go either way. Sometimes there's jokes that we don't even understand. So
much like magma.
Like magma.
Much
exactly.
like magma, yeah.
Much like magma and pamplemousse in the magma. And
Yes.
Bearly, tell us about the jokes that you have.
Oh, I search them out. I read hundreds of jokes to find just the right 5 or 6 to say on the show.
Which, so all you furs, that's, we'll leave it at that.
I giggle at a lot of jokes when I read them, and I think, not so much. Not so much this time.
And then you read them, and then you're like, or I'm like, someone's like, not so much.
Not so much. So what's your first joke, Mr. Taebyn?
Well, so I have a serious science question. I want to know.
Yes.
And I know the answer, so I want to know if you know. Why do dragons sleep in the daytime?
I don't know, Taebyn. Why do dragons sleep in the daytime?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's because they hunt nights.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They do.
Well, keeping in science, do you know why seals swim in salt water?
See, you earned. I didn't even know they do that. So why do they swim in salt water?
Because if they swam in pepper water, they would sneeze.
And we can't have... No, that would not be productive for the poor little seals.
No.
We don't want to seal their fate.
No, we don't want to seal their fate. Sleaze their sneeze.
Sleaze their sneeze.
The sleaze stack.
There's this big rose, and there's this little rose. And
Rose.
The big
rose, the flower.
Yeah, the rose.
Okay.
It arose up to talk to the little rose. And do you know what? Oh my cow. Yes, you do know what.
Okay.
What did the big rose say to the little rose?
You're too small to be thorny?
No. It's easier than that.
It's easier than that. The big rose say to the little rose. I don't know, Taebyn. What did the big rose say to the little rose?
Hey, bud.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute, though, actually.
That's cute. Yeah. My hubby and I stopped going to the gym. You want to know why?
Why?
because we realized that our relationship wasn't going to work out.
Bad eggs!
Oh, rather just sit home on the couch and eat the potato chips instead.
That's right. Yeah, don't work out. Yeah, it's terrible.
There's this next one that I'll read
Yes.
really fast because I read it before. I think it was on the time when you weren't here.
Okay.
But I think I saw it, and so I read it, so I'll read it really fast. What 4 letters of the alphabet would frighten a thief? Oh, I see you. Okay, so now the real next joke. What
Yes.
animal has 2 humps and is found in Alaska?
What animal does have 2 humps and is found in Alaska?
A lost camel. I mean, really, right? I mean, right.
Oh, I had to go to the doctor the other day.
Oh, yeah, I hope it wasn't serious.
Well, I swallowed some food coloring.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the doctor said I'm fine, but I feel like I died a little inside.
Oh, I bet you did. It gave you the blues. You know, it turns out that on the face of this planet, there are lots and lots of keys out there, right? Like they
Okay.
open all these doors and stuff. There are actually 3 keys in the entire world that just cannot open doors. What are those keys?
Monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
The Florida Keys.
No.
No. Monkeys is all I got.
So close.
I'm so close. I don't know. What are they? What?
So his last name is not his first name. So his last name is Quixote. His last name is Quixote, and his first name is
Don Quixote.
No, his first name is. That's his whole name. What's his first name?
I don't know.
No, you said it. You said it though.
Don?
Yes.
Don.
So what kind of key cannot
Yes.
open a door?
A donkey.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's 2. Now you've got
Okay.
one more. One more.
Monkey, donkey. I don't know.
So it's there. There's a certain.
I want to play charades with you.
No, don't. Just don't. If you're going to do something to a knob, you do what to it?
A turnkey.
Without
Turn.
an N.
Turkey. A turkey.
Yeah!
A turkey without an N.
We did it! You did
Yay.
it! You
So
did
a
it!
turkey,
It's all you.
a donkey, and a monkey. Those are the 3 keys that don't order.
Those are the 3
Okay.
keys that can't open doors.
Wow.
That was a journey. That was
a
exciting.
long.
That
was a
amazing.
long journey. So you know who Stephen King is, right?
I do.
Yeah. He has a son named Joe.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I really.
No.
I'm not joking, but he
yeah,
is.
Oh, donkey.
Oh, donkey. I have no more. Do you have any more?
I have something that's really extremely stupid.
Okay, let's go for it. Go for it.
What's yellow and wears a mask?
The super banana?
The lone lemon.
The lone lemon. Okay.
Okay, I'm done. I am done right there.
Well. That's 3 holes in the ground. Looks like we
Yeah, it
finished.
is.
Oh, we finished our episode today, pup. I can't believe we did that.
Ooh, I can't.
So much stuff. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe that Lux turned you into a Zamboni, and I hope that your cat problem goes away. And
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm glad that your microphone is working out better now too. I'm so happy.
Me too.
So it sounds much better.
How hap?
Oh.
That works.
Okay. Yes. Like how happy.
Oh hap. I don't know.
Hap. Oh hap. Oh happy day. Just a reminder that our listeners can support the show through donations at Ko-Fi or Patreon, and through Merch Perch. I love that. On Bonfire. Taebyn, before I turn it over to you to say your farewells.
Farewells. My wells are doing very fair these
Fairly
days.
welled, yes. I want to thank our sponsor in part for today's episode, Words, sponsored by Words.
Thank you, Words.
I know Words. We use Words all the time, so try Words today. So I say unto you, all my Podiverse friends, stay furry and Moobarkfluff.
Yay, and yes, thank you all you first for listening. I hope you enjoyed the stuff, the fluff we did, the inanity, I guess is a word that I did, and the fact that you listened to me. I bet all the furs out there, they like, oh, Taebyn's starting to talk, and they mute, and they just wait, and they just guess when Bearly's going to talk. Ooh, I want to hear this. So another challenge for furs. So you'll have to have some other recording device to do this. So
yes.
Play a pupisode. And when Taebyn comes on, that's me. My name is Taebyn.
Yes.
I'm a pup.
Bark.
Bark. And it's audio, so you won't know when I'm not talking anymore. So when I start talking, push mute. And then just guess. And be recording this whole time. And so then just guess when Bearly comes on. And then unmute. And then just try and do that. And then see how the episode turns out. And if you can, like, take out the muted part, and then send it in and let us know how that goes. And
well,
if you're
challenge.
It's a big challenge. And if you're really like masochistic, do that, but mute out Bearly and that. I don't know if I even want to hear how that goes. Anyway, thank you all you first for listening. It means so much to us. We hope you enjoy the stuff, the fluff. Can't wait to hug you again at a con someday. Good stuff. And I'll just say, have an awesome week. Have a fluff-tacular week. And can't wait to bark at you next week. So until then, Moobarkfluff.
Bearly Furcasting is an Injured Nerve studio production and is found on all major podcast platforms or can be heard directly at bearlyfurcasting.com. The opinions expressed here are those of the hosts and their guests, and no commercial compensation was granted. The Furcast is produced, recorded and directed by me, Bearly Normal, aka Mike Began, and is edited by myself and our associate editor Rain Raccoon. Opening and closing theme music, as well as some interstitial music, was created for Injured Nerves Productions for the use on the podcast by our music associate Reg Day with Damian Tanuki. If you would like to hear more music by Reg Day, you can search for Tweezerbeak on Bandcamp or Hoop Loop Tunes on SoundCloud. Other interstitial and background music by Shane Ivers through silvermansound.com, Gator Tots on soundcloud.com, and the YouTube free use library. If you would like to send us a message, you can do so via email at bearlyfurcasting@gmail.com or on our Telegram chat at BFFTchat, on Twitter, on our Facebook page, or on the bearlyfurcasting.com webpage. You can help support the show through donations at ko-fi.com/bearlyfurcasting or through Patreon at patreon.com/bearlyfurcasting. Thanks for listening. We hope you come back and listen next week.